When Apple launched the Vision Pro in February 2024, the tech industry declared it the definitive future of spatial computing. For a massive $3,499, early adopters got a pair of dual 4K displays crammed into a sleek aluminum and glass frame. But this premium hardware had physical drawbacks. The headset was undeniably heavy on the face, and the tethered battery rarely lasted through a standard film. This chart shows total unit sales, comparing the roughly 600,000 Vision Pros sold worldwide to standard Apple product expectations. That red line at the bottom highlights a massive disparity in mass market adoption, which was followed up by unusually high return rates. Behind closed doors, executives looked at these numbers and quietly began pausing future virtual reality hardware expansion. The screens and sensors worked exactly as designed. But mainstream consumers simply rejected the heavy, isolating experience of immersive VR, realizing they needed daily practicality over a high-tech novelty. The initial expectation in early 2025 was that Apple would solve the pricing issue by developing a cheaper model, internally codenamed N100 or the Vision Air. This timeline shows the rapid strategy shift. Early 2025 saw rumors of a cheaper model, but by late 2025, Bloomberg and Reuters reported the N100 project was halted and teams reassigned. By April 2026, Apple redirected all resources toward augmented reality glasses. Slapping a lower price tag on a slightly lighter VR headset was never going to fix the core problem. The product category itself was out of step with what users actually wanted. Meanwhile, competitors were finding success with an entirely different approach. Meta pushed their Ray-Ban smart glasses into mainstream conversation, proving there was real demand for lightweight wearables. It highlighted a sharp contrast between two technological directions: the complete visual isolation required by VR versus the integrated, real-world utility of AR. People ultimately want seamless access to quick notifications and navigation overlays without putting a physical barrier between themselves and their surroundings. They want to walk down a busy city street, looking around naturally and maintaining spatial awareness, while technology runs quietly in the background. The market proved that an all-day, highly practical utility device will consistently win out over high-fidelity, bulky immersion. To meet that demand, Apple's immediate roadmap points to a 2027 release of lightweight smart glasses. These likely won't feature a full display at all, depending instead on AI-powered voice interactions. To keep the glasses as light as possible and preserve battery life, they will offload all the heavy computational processing directly to the iPhone sitting in your pocket. This specific hardware approach creates the ideal vehicle for an always-on AI assistant, transforming it into a frictionless wearable you can keep on your face from morning until night. Instead of trying to completely replace your main computer, this 2027 device acts as a natural extension of the phone you already own. By roughly 2028, Apple aims to introduce advanced AR glasses featuring truly transparent displays, capable of projecting digital information directly onto the real world right in front of your eyes. Looking at this long-term strategy, the massive $3,500 Vision Pro starts to look less like a commercial failure and more like a necessary, incredibly expensive prototype. Apple hasn't abandoned the idea of putting technology on your face. They are simply adapting the medium to match how humans actually interact with their environment. After testing the limits of immersive isolation, this rapid pivot shows that the most valuable consumer tech of the future will focus entirely on seamlessly augmenting our reality, rather than forcing us to escape it.